What's going on, Libra? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be your reading for the month of May 2024. So in this reading, Libra, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy for the month. We're going to take a look at some things you do not see coming. We're also going to get some advice from your angels and spirit guides for you, and so much more regarding the month of May 2024, Libra. So before we get into the reading, I do really appreciate you for taking the time to check this reading out as always. And if this reading does resonate with you, if you want to support the channel, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. I would also really appreciate that over here, Libra. So without further ado, I am now going to pull the energy for you, and we'll see what's coming your way for the rest of May 2024. What's weird, though, before we begin, is when I was pulling the oracle cards, I kept saying May 2022. I kept trying to switch it to 2024. So think back to what was going on for you in May 2022 and how it might be relevant to what you have going on right now. Thank you. Not going to be for all of you, but might be. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Libra. It's going to be one of these readings again, huh? Oh boy. Alright. I mean, I would love to take these, but, you know, it's about 20 cards, so hold on. Thanks. Thanks. 2 more. Thanks. Alright. Libra. So let's go ahead and get into this reading for you. The first thing that we're going to do in this reading is we're going to start it off with some pre-shuffled oracle cards, and these oracle cards contain the energy that Spirit wants you to be in, the energy that Spirit feels will help you align yourself with your own highest good in the month of May. So let me show you them in successive order, then we're going to talk about it. The first one is the sign Gemini, which is the twins and deals with communication. Okay, learning, anything to do with the mind and being very mentally active here, communicating with others. You also have Pluto, which represents power, shadow, mysticism, psychology, sexuality, rules Scorpio. And then you also have Leo, the extrovert here, as the energy that you need more of here. So I definitely feel like Spirit's advising you to go through a mental transformation or to even change the way that you communicate with other people in some sort of way here, because Pluto deals with death, transformation, rebirth. It rules your primal instinctual urges as well, and it can talk about things that you're not fully aware of. So I feel like there's something that's been buried here that, once again, the reason why I said, Libra, that it's going to be one of these readings again is because I get the sense that many of you have been searching for temporary surface level solutions in your life that will temporarily bring you success and peace and harmony and happiness, however, will not create long-term lasting outcomes for you. And this is not to demonize you, because every single person on the planet does this. But when you're on the path of awakening and you are presented with a root issue of something that's going on, that's much more effective. So on the one hand, Spirit's definitely saying to communicate. You have a lot of court cards in your overall general energy, and I feel, Libra, that it's going to be a very social time for you. You know, it's going to be a time where some of you may even stand out as a leader to other people, but it's going to be a very social month full of other people and different energies here around you. Okay, so don't be afraid to really transform the way that you speak, and it's an interesting one. Powerful communication as well. You know, Leo energy is like the pride, kind of like takes people as part of themselves. Think about like the lion, right? The lions move in a pride, and the energy you need is Pluto, and Gemini. So many of you may be transforming yourself into becoming more of a leader, but in order to properly lead others, you first have to lead yourself. And that's where I come in to try to help you with that, or to help you with that. So now we're going to do something a little bit different. And before we get into the tarot, I'm going to pull these different oracle cards. And these oracle cards I pulled on the energy that you need to let go of, or the energy that is present in and around you that is blocking your highest success, that is blocking your highest fulfillment. So some of this is going to be about people around you that you're associating with. Some of this energy is going to be within you as well. It's the energy in and around you that needs to be let go of. And it's pretty hilarious looking at this now. So Libra, the energy that is holding you back right now is the do-it-yourself biohacker, exploring alternative routes. All right, and so some way this is once again, biohacking, you could say from a certain perspective, is kind of something that doesn't get at the root cause of something in a certain way. And I just intuitively feel there could be people around you who, look very good on the outside, but on the inside they're suffering. And do-it-yourself biohacker. I feel like this is about shortcuts, Libra. You know what I mean? Like the whole theme of this reading here is that you are moving towards researching, because Gemini has to do with research and communication in the mind. Pluto also is very good at that. The planet of psychology is the energy you need more of. And so with this energy here, I kind of feel like biohacking is kind of something in this reading that's coming off as surface level temporary fixes that will eventually aggravate a root problem. Now, what that root problem is going to be different for all of you, but I get an idea about the collective we're going to talk about. So do-it-yourself biohacker, you might have a lot of people around you that you feel are helping you that are really healthy and all this stuff, but like I say, the reason I don't really go to yoga sometimes is because half those people have a stick up the a-hole. I don't like it, okay? And so I have a shadow too. Take it with a grain of salt. Now, the next energy that you need that is blocking you from your highest fulfillment and success is ayahuasca. Do it yourself, or you already know. All right, so whether you have ever taken plant medicine or not, it's not the most important thing. Ayahuasca is something that I've done in my life, and it's a brilliant plant medicine. I don't want to talk crap about Mother Aya, but what I will say is that every time I've done it, for the most part, it's just shown me things that I've already known that I have to work on. You know what I mean? So superpowers of ayahuasca, a way to avoid actual therapy and healing for the next 3 months. The ability to speak to interdimensional sloths who deliver cosmic wisdom and a plan for your life's plan. So it's a temporary result, that this is a very earthy thing. Like both these energies, Libra, are very earthy, ayahuasca and biohacker. And, ayahuasca is something that creates miracles. People have had cancer that go and do ayahuasca and they experience a miracle. I'm not here to talk about ayahuasca, but what I am here to tell you about is that you might be externalizing your spiritual power a little bit to, I hope the spirit guide communicates with me. I hope the plant medicine fixes me, or you have people around you. Here's the medicine for you. And once again, the root issue is within you, right? Your vibration, your internal world determines what you attract in the outside world. So maybe you're attracting a lot of people who are trying to get to surface level problems, and I'm not hating on it. It's better than someone sitting doing drugs. Numbing, right? Maybe you're not numbing, but you are searching for like healthy alternatives. But once again, it's just giving the vibe of like people in a yoga class that literally, it doesn't matter how much yoga you do if you don't work on your core psychological issues that have been buried, is what I feel here. Now I know this isn't an easy reading for you. The next card is something that makes me a little bit weird as well. Astrology girl, let it all align. So the energy that you need to let go of, or the energy in or around you that is holding you back, is let it all align. Blaming everything on astrology, knows everything about you before you do, etc. Blames Mercury retrograde, etc. So what this all has in common here, there's some sort of deep action that is going to be beneficial for you in order to get to the root cause of something, instead of saying, well, let's just let it all align, or let's just seek outside of me, or like seek this person who's going to help me be healthy, etc. You know, so just be aware of this. This is what I got. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot now, okay? Your opportunity is the Tower. Did I just say let's get into the Tower? I meant to get into the tarot, but your opportunity is the Tower, Libra, and the Tower has to do with a foundation blowing up. It's a moment of awakening. It's a painful truth or a painful experience that will make you temporarily unhappy or unsettled, but will ultimately lead to a proper foundation being set into your life. And that's what this reading is all about, is like the bitter medicine. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's a bitter pill that you need to swallow here in order to make your life the most effective here. I feel like it's very easy to, yeah, I don't know. We'll see why this Tower is here, Libra. For some of you, this is going to be about relationships, but for most of you, I feel like it's a foundation of doing certain things that don't address your unconscious urges and the root of why you are doing things in your life, okay? Your challenge is the Six of Wands, which has to do with public victory and success and getting attention here. And it's interesting, the energy you need more of is Leo and Pluto, and this is kind of a Leo-Pluto energy to a certain extent, and Gemini. So with the Six of Wands being here in your challenge, I feel maybe there's a foundation that you don't want to let go of here. For a lot of you, I feel this is what it is. There's some sort of thing that you've been holding on to, searching for. You've been in a tower that doesn't address the root issue. The root issue is that this tower is about to explode. And so the Six of Wands in your challenge might have to do with other people's perception of you at this time and you needing it to be a certain way, or you feeling like your own success is somehow being blocked or limited this month. This can also be the Six of Wands here, Libra, I do feel, is that there can be people around you who are successful, for some of you, that are giving you advice that really are not going to help you with your root issue. And there can be other people here who maybe are not as successful by your own definitions that actually have the correct answer for you. Or vice versa. There can be people who are successful that you don't want to listen to them because you think you know better than them. So in some sort of way, Libra, I don't know, the Six of Wands is in your challenge. We're going to see. I feel like there's something blocking your success in your challenge here. So let's go to your overall general energy. Your overall general energy, Libra, is the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Page of Wands. So the first thing standing out to me is these are 3 court cards. They usually represent individuals here. So there's a lot of moving parts with people in your life, potentially. It's interesting how you have the Queen of Pentacles turning her back to a page that's offering her a cup. So some of you could have the experience of you're above an immature person, or vice versa. There can also be someone that you feel that you're destined to connect with, that people don't take you seriously. I feel like this is an energy of someone not taking someone seriously, and maybe for good reason. Now, the problem with that is that some of you, you may actually be the one that people are not taking seriously, and you may not understand why, because it's very obvious that you're dealing with issues at a surface level that rather than a real issue. Now, it's the other way around for some of you. I feel like there's people that you don't take seriously because maybe it doesn't look good, or it doesn't look like something that would be helpful to you that actually would be helpful to you. Now, that's just part of it. It's definitely going to be a month full of social interaction, and that's what you need, Leo, but you need to transform it. You need to transform it here. And I kind of get the idea for some of you, Libra, that you feel that if someone maybe talks to you, not going to be for all of you, some of you feel that the only advice you should take is someone who talks to you in a harmonious manner, in some sort of way. And, I feel like that's just a limited perspective here, because I feel that sometimes people can only get through to you by kind of provoking you. And I feel like there's an issue here with maybe that type of frequency. Like, you don't want to allow anyone to disrespect you. But I don't know if someone is. Someone may be, but someone also may not be. Okay, so it's an interesting frequency here, Libra. Let's just keep going. In what you don't see coming, it's a little bit more difficult. You have the Five of Cups. You have the Six of Swords in reverse, and you have the Strength card here. And the Five of Cups has to do with sadness, potential addiction issues, and someone who's really let down emotionally. The Six of Swords in reverse, to me, is about someone who's running away from something for the wrong reasons. You know, you may be running into your pain like by taking ayahuasca or doing biohacking, and you're wondering why deep down, despite the fake Libra front of harmony that you put out into the world, you wonder why you're not happy. It's because you may be moving towards things in a way that you're not aware of why you are moving towards them, or the true meaning. Okay, I want to better my life and be healthy and create harmony. Well, you all have a stick up your ass in that yoga class, dog. Me and the boys will be smoking a blunt and happy as fuck, sleeping like a baby. Oh my god, why am I so like this today? You do this to me every time. And then you have the strength card in what you don't see coming as well, which is really about merging the higher self with the lower self, the animalistic self. It's about moving through a difficult situation with grace. And for some of you here, you know, the Six of Swords in reverse is the centerpiece to your reading. It's about running away from something for the wrong reasons. That's going to lead you to sadness here. But for others of you here, I feel like it's almost like a Mercury retrograde type of thing, where the Six of Swords in reverse is you're going to have to go back in time to confront your own sadness or your own pain, even if you don't want to this month. And, you know, that's what this energy that you need is all about. Pluto is the underworld. It's Hades. It deals with the gross. It deals with the things you'd rather not look at. But Pluto also indicates transformation and the phoenix rising from the ashes. So it's like the true transformation that you're looking for in your life is not going to be exploring alternative biohacking. I already know the answers, and let it all align. I'm here to tell you something that's going to make you all really uncomfortable. You don't know the answers right now. It is unconscious to you about what is actually going to make you happy. And part of what this is powerful communication potentially bothering you, or you not doing it in some way, Libra. Because the energy that you need more of is Gemini and Pluto. Do you understand how uncomfortable Pluto energy makes people feel? Extremely. So once again, the energy around you that is holding you back or in you is do-it-yourself biohacker, ayahuasca girl, ayahuasca and astrology girl. These sound to me like spiritual bypassing people. That's just what it sounds like. So, okay, and so let's go to your advice from Spirit. Your advice from Spirit is the Ten of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Death card. So, you know, the Ten of Wands is about a feeling of a burden. It's something that the weight of the world is on your shoulders, and it can also indicate too much passion. You know, it can indicate an ending as well with the number 10. You have the Five of Wands having to do with competition and training yourself and getting ready for the Six of Wands, which is interesting, I should say, because the Six of Wands is your challenge. And then you have the Death card here, which is Pluto energy. It's Scorpio energy. It's the energy that you need more of. It's the energy that doesn't mess around here, right? This is me on the horse coming through town saying, nah, I ain't having this. This is bullshit. This is you're bullshitting yourself, and then you're sitting here begging like, oh, Mystic, you must have not had a good day. And so, you know, there's definitely deep transformation here, but it could have to do with the suit of Wands, because you have the Ten of Wands, Five of Wands. The Wands is fiery energy. And so, you know, I feel like, once again, there may be a preoccupation with something that looks good or something that feels good to you, but true change doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. And I feel like a lot of you are so convinced that you are on the hard, true path of transformation because it doesn't feel good when I do ayahuasca. It doesn't feel good when I do my biohacking routine. It doesn't feel good when I say, let it all align, when I know I actually need to align. And so there's definitely, I don't know, I'm just, you know, I'm giving you what I got here. So I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to help you. Okay? Please know that. So let's start clarifying this energy. Let's go ahead, Libra, and start clarifying the Tower. Why is the Tower card here? Like, for example, Kim Kardashian, you're a Libra. you're probably not going to hang out with anyone and take them seriously unless they have a certain elegance, status in life. But what you don't realize is you're blinded by that energy in some sort of way. The true person that could help you is like me and frickin' the hobo in New York City that can give you the thing that you need. Now that sounds crazy to some of you. That sounds like this guy, there's nothing this guy can say that is worth my time based off that advice. But you know, I'm not even human. Fuck. Okay, let's keep going. I mean, so, look, I'm not permitted to say anything that I'm not allowed to say, okay? So let's clarify what the tower is here. Yeah, 2 of Swords, 6 of Swords. There could be something happening that you don't see coming. It's interesting you have the Page of Wands, Page of Cups that's in your overall general energy here. And you also have the 10 of Wands in your advice. Well, the Tower clarified by this in your opportunity, Libra, is definitely to blow up a foundation that, once again, you may not be aware of, or you may not want to look at it as a foundation. The 2 of Swords here. You also have the 6 of Swords, which is reverse in what you don't see coming. So there could definitely be a forced, or like the universe could be targeting your fakeness at this time. It could be targeting the fakeness for sure. And it doesn't mean like you're wrong for being fake. Like everyone's doing the best they can from where they are, right? But there's definitely some Tower moment coming to you, and doesn't seem to be something that you're even aware of, which is probably why most of you clicked off this reading and going to watch Fluffball readers. So anyway, let's go ahead and clarify the 6 of Wands in your challenge. Wow. Well, this came out right next to it. All right, hold on. Why is the 6 of Wands in your challenge? Strength card. 5 of Swords. 7 of Wands. Yeah, there's something that your higher self, for some of you, for others it's your animal self, is really resistant to I feel like it's some one's energy around you, to be honest here. The 6 of Wands in your challenge. You could be sabotaging your own success in life by being very resistant to certain people who have a very aggressive attitude, or people who you feel don't actually want the best for you because they call you out on something that every other person just wants to like sweep under the rug and get your money. You know what I mean? So the Strength card here, you have to understand, Libra, that the realist people are going to make you extremely uncomfortable. And if someone triggers you, then they have a message for you. The fakest people are going to make you feel the most comfortable in any given situation. But because of the energy that's subconsciously blocking you, you already know and let it all align and explore your alternatives. You could be saying, well, no, like I attract these positive people because I've changed my vibration. But once again, I just feel like you're lost in a spiritual whirlwind right now. And yeah, I just feel like that's what it is. Now, for some of you as well, here's what it is about as well. I'm sorry that I didn't say this. Some of you are so attached to being seen as a good person that you're blocking your authentic expression of that would lead to success for you, because you're saying, I don't want to put negative energy out into the world. But what you're not realizing is that this fake positivity fluff is literally putting out delayed negativity into the world. You know what I mean? So that's what I got. Let's clarify why. Let's clarify why the 6 of Swords in reverse is the centerpiece of your reading. The 6 of Swords in reverse is clarified by the Judgment, the 10 of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. That's interesting. The Judgment card, the 10 of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune, and what you don't see coming. So there can be definitely, you know, you having a judgment about something that ended And for some of you, that's going to be about this month with the Tower. For some of you, something very random and shocking is going to wake you up, because the Judgment card is all about waking up to a truth. Waking up to the reason why something is having to end that maybe you didn't expect. The Wheel of Fortune has to do with chance, opportunity, destiny, the wheel of your fate starting to spin, and like a really good opportunity, like a portal of change. So I feel like you're going to be in what you don't see coming, you're going to be realigning with your true destiny here, but your true destiny is currently being blocked by stuff that you don't want to look at, or someone around you doesn't want to look at. Okay. Now, before you get really pissed off and it doesn't resonate at all, I would say that a lot of times things don't resonate because it's in your subconscious mind. The other thing I would say is that before you get pissed off at me, this can be about energy, about people around you. Like, if it doesn't trigger you when I say what I just said, then this could be about someone who's around you as well. Okay, let's clarify the Five of Cups then. This could also be about, if it's not something happening this month, something that did end in the past that you're now making a judgment on in your life, that maybe your own sadness or someone's sadness or fear or addictions got in the way. Okay, and they also, you or someone needs to address root causes within themselves. The Five of Cups, hold on. Why is the Five of Cups here and what you don't see coming? Libra. Five of Cups and what you don't see coming is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. Could have to do with your true legacy. Libra, 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 Libra. Hold on. Sorry. Saudi. Why is the Five of Cups here for you? Wow, yeah, this is something that you've been putting off, or something that you tried to avoid collaborating with other people. It's so interesting to me that this is coming out here. The universe sent you an upgrade that you viewed as a downgrade. Point blank. Or this month, the universe is sending you an upgrade that you're actually viewing as a downgrade. The reason I say that is because the Five of Cups is clarified by the World, which has to do with the completion of a cycle and an upgrade. It's also clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles here. The energy you need more of is collaboration, Leo, the Gemini energy, and the Nine of Wands is unfinished business with something that is very painful that already happened, something that you need to fight your way through. The Ten of Pentacles is about long-term success and legacy. I really just psychically feel, Libra, like that you invite people in your life to give you advice about things that it feels good to you. And you reject and demonize those who actually tell you the truth about yourself, even if it hurts and even if you don't appreciate how someone tried to collaborate with you in the past. Or, I really feel like you had an opportunity, and you will have an opportunity this month to revisit something that actually contains the actual key to your long-term success and happiness and legacy. But you're not going to get there without going through this frequency of feeling like you're wounded, feeling like there's unfinished business, feeling like you need to fight a battle to get your way out of something here. And yeah, so a lot of this problem as well could have to do with your No, I'm not going to say that. Let's keep going. Let's get your advice, all right? Let's clarify what the Ten of Wands is in your advice. There's definitely Spirit is saying to end something. The Tower has to do with an ending. The Death card has to do with an ending. The Ten of Wands has to do with an ending. So why is the Ten of Wands here in your advice, Libra? The Nine of Cups, the Lovers, the Ace of Cups. All right, well, I mean, for a lot of you, this could definitely have to do with an individual, or this could have to do, I feel like this is something here where your advice is definitely to be social and to go for new things. The Ace of Cups has to do with new love, but the Lover's card has to do with soulmates, and the Nine of Cups has to do with magic manifestation and someone who could be also selfish a little bit. So I feel like in some sort of way, this Ten of Wands in your advice is relating to people in your own way. there might be a realization that that someone from your past or someone that you're dealing with now, there might be a transformation to that relationship as a result of what's happening this month, whatever the tower blowing up for you is. I feel that. And let's also clarify the Five of Wands. Remember, the 5 has to do with competitive energy, change, beauty. The 5 of Swords is in your challenge next to the 6 of Wands. Hold on. Yeah, the 5 of Wands is clarified with a star, which has to do with healing and regeneration. The Page of Cups, the Empress, 2 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles here. So yeah, this is definitely, I feel like this is definitely to do with you and other people. I feel like you surround yourself with people, Libra, that you unconsciously feel superior to. And you're not aware of why you're attracting people that you feel are like kind of playing these games with you. I feel like there's and this is not going to be for all of you, Libra, but the 5 of Wands to the Star is about healing your relationship to groups of people, training together, and like what it really means to better yourself within a relationship. It also has to do with competitive energy and training for a victory. So I feel like you're healing that, and maybe you're saying like, okay, here's what this is. Here, do you want me to summarize this entire reading, and you can use this analogy in any way that you want, okay? So right now, you are let's say you're a basketball player, right? You have the goal of becoming the champion in basketball. But right now, you used to have a trainer that would like push you to your limit, and you used to have a trainer or like that would really work you very hard, but you felt like it didn't feel good, and I need to do something that's gonna work for me. But right now you have a different trainer, let's just say. You have a different coach that is going to make you feel really good, but you're going to end up losing the championship here. And the championship doesn't necessarily have to do with anything in the outside world. It's just an analogy, because I feel the only way to be a true champion in this life is to have self-awareness. And I feel like there can be a lot of that being demented at this time. And look, self-awareness is something we all need to build towards and go to. But I feel like there's this thing, Libra, where I feel like you're dealing with people who your conscious mind, and I'm not invalidating you, your conscious mind is fully convinced these are the people that are going to uplift me, these are the people that are going to be good for me here. But sometimes you need the person who is not a yes man, who is real, and who is actually going to bring you change, even if you have to take a bitter pill that you need to swallow here. Because the energy that's holding you back is you connecting with spirit and being like, you already know, I already know. Let it all align, bro, because I already know. I'm telling you that frequency is a grave mistake right now. There's something that needs to change here and regenerate, and it could have to do with your own issues around people who communicate with you in a way that brings up your own shadow. And it could have to do with you demonizing them when really there's something deeper going on here. So with that being said, I'm going to conclude this reading, Libra, and I'll talk to you next time.